Mum's downstairs cooking dinner and I'm sat in my room. Look at that. That is a stuffed wrap. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name's Ro. I'm in anorexia recovery and I'm all in, which basically just means I'm going for it. I'm facing my fears and I'm gaining weight and I'm going to get healthy again. This is just going to be a what I eat in a day to gain weight, get my life back, and yeah. I do have a meal plan, but I'm seeing my meal plan as my minimum. I've kind of just got my hunger signals back, so I'm really trying to eat to them and, you know, like eat more than my meal plan because I don't want to live by a meal plan. I want to be able to eat intuitively, so when I get hungry I want to eat more. It's currently 7:51. I've got a cup of tea. I've been up for like an hour and a half and I'm really hungry. Like, I'm actually really hungry, so I'm gonna go and get my breakfast. For breakfast I'm having Weetabix with oat milk. On my Weetabix I'm putting maple syrup and blueberries. So I finished part 1 and I'm gonna go get part 2. So for part 2 of breakfast I'm gonna have some toast, and I literally just had this moment where I was like, I don't know what to have on my toast, and I've kind of been challenging jam for a while and I was like, well, jam's kind of a bit safer, so I could have jam, but then I know that I really fancy Biscoff, like that's what I really want, so I'm gonna have some crunchy Biscoff on it because I'm still really scared of it, so I need to repeat that challenge. It's absolutely fine to have, you know, a mix of healthy and unhealthy foods. Like, it's healthier to have a healthy relationship with food and eat some treaty foods than to restrict yourself.
You can do it. And your body will thank you for it.
I know, it's just...
And little Ro will be so happy.
Okay.
Feel the fear and do it anyway.
It's so nice, like literally. There's something about the texture, I really like it. I really feel like I put too much on though. I don't know, it just feels like a lot. I guess because it's like a treaty spread. But I think because I used to measure everything out so rigidly as well, I don't know whether it's the right amount, sort of, you know.
There is no right amount, it's how much you want.
My brain hates me for it, but I actually love Biscoff.
That's fine, that's what you got to do.
Am I just sat in a shadow? I literally can't tell. I finished breakfast. I just poured crumbs all over the table. Why do I do this every time? I'm like, I finished, and I just pour crumbs everywhere. I finished. And you're not going to let me feel bad, are you?
She's proud of you.
No guilt here. No guilt.
Because she didn't leave anything for her. But...
No guilt. No guilt. I eat all my kibble, so you eat all your Biscoff. That's a lie. If we zoomed in on your bulby, we'd realise that you have not been nourishing your body. Okay, so I just got back from college. My dog's barking in the garden, and I've decided I'm gonna really push myself. The other day I put on my Instagram like in the morning, should I challenge myself and have a Hobnob snack bar, or should I have an oat milk latte? And everyone was like, replied, and they were like, if you're really all in, you should have both, but I didn't. So I know that I know that I want a Hobnob bar because they're really nice, and I know that I want a coffee, so I'm just gonna have both.
There's no jar. The jar's up here. It always is.
You don't even know where your family keep the jugs. It's going well. Off to a great start.
Brave girl.
Squeeze.
You can do it.
Because this is obviously, like, I've challenged this before, but it's like
Both together.
it's still scary and having the two together.
But it's so normal, right?
Mm.
I've got coffee and I just had a couple of pancakes. Take a deep breath and just say, I'm getting my life back.
I'm getting my life back.
And to do that, you have to eat
A lot.
a lot, and you have to keep eating a lot. And eventually you will enjoy it. Just like we do.
It just smells so nice. And I'm going to challenge myself also to break a behaviour and not break it up. I'm just going to
Eat it.
eat it. Because I've managed to do that with some other things, so I think I should.
And maybe try and take slightly bigger bites. Winning.
I am winning. I need to teach myself that actually you can't just have a good day and then restrict a bit the next day and then have another good day. You have to do it every day. Otherwise you're not going to rewire your brain, because you're constantly teaching yourself that you can have treats, but then it's followed by restriction.
Yeah.
And your body, your hunger signals won't fix themselves, will they? You're just teaching your body that even when it gets to feast, it's followed by a famine.
Let's go for it. It's really time to start enjoying your life. Something that you can't do living in the grips of the eating disorder. It just doesn't let you have any fun.
No. Broken the rule. Doesn't have to be one or the other, it can be both. It has not been that long since snack. Like, it really has not been long, but I'm actually really hungry. I'm not going to say I'm having extreme hunger. It feels extreme to me, but I don't think anyone else would say it was extreme. But I am actually really hungry. So for lunch, I'm making myself a chickpea tuna wrap. It's Naturally Sar, I think that's how you say her name, on Instagram's recipe. But I've made it on TikTok a few times and people always want to know how to make it. And it's like probably one of my favourite fillings, so I'm having that. This is a very questionable angle I've got going on here, but basically what you need is a wrap. This is a wholemeal one. I think you can use any mustard, but I use whole grain. Onion granules, chickpeas, lemon juice, and some red pepper, and then sweet corn, but that's in the freezer. Add in your chickpeas. By the way, it's 60 grams of chickpeas, which is a quarter of a can. This serves one. If you're making it for more, use more. You can't even see me at this point. I get a fork and mash them. This is actually a struggle. These are really hard chickpeas and I'm not the strongest person. I've got a tablespoon of sweet corn that I just microwaved. It doesn't need to be warm, you can use it from like a can. But we have frozen sweet corn, so I had to microwave it. The thing that makes it like a tuna mayo kind of vibe is the natural yogurt. So you can make this vegan because you can just use vegan yogurt, but you need 2 tablespoons of this. And then it's a quarter of a teaspoon of onion granules and a quarter of a teaspoon of mustard. Okay, then you want to add your salt and your pepper. Pretty self-explanatory. So that's everything, and then the final thing is mix it all together and put it in a wrap or a sandwich or a bagel, whatever you fancy. I hope this actually explained it, just bear with. Look at that. That is a stuffed wrap, which is good. That is really nice. I find it really hard because I don't enjoy, at the moment, I don't enjoy food. I like the taste, but because eating it is so mentally kind of challenging. Not everything, there are things that I find a lot easier than others, but I don't ever find myself, you know, like I've actually fully enjoyed a meal. So I really want to get to that point.
You come out.
I've obviously gained weight since I started recovery, and I've been having a lot of comments of like, oh, you look better and you look healthy and stuff. If you know much about eating disorders, you might know that to somebody who has anorexia, being told you look well and healthy kind of translates in your head to like, I look fat, which is completely not what anybody means, of course, but it just translates that way. I want to look healthy, but it is still hard to hear it, and having those comments has kind of been throwing me off. And also my weight went up by quite a big number yesterday, and it really threw me off, and I found myself kind of holding myself back. So today I know I need to push myself even harder, because I may have gained weight, but I still have a long way to go. I still have a way to go to actually be healthy. So yeah, this is just food to get me healthy. I'm gonna time lapse this, and then I'll see you when I get my crunch, and then I'll see you when I get my yogurt. Part 2 is blueberry Alpro yogurt. Do you know, when I was younger, I'd always lick the lid. So
This dog.
It's now like 20 past 3. I've got a pack of lentil curls and an apple for a snack, and I do look rough because I've been crying. Just excuse that. I'm gonna go and eat this. These are Aldi crisp things, but they're really nice, aren't they, Mum?
They are. We didn't need to put the butt in there.
No shade to Aldi. I love Aldi, but no, I just mean people knock Aldi, but these are really good crisps, so I'm gonna eat them. Mum's laughing at me because I just finished my snack and then I asked what time we're having dinner. Well, it's a genuine question. What time are we having dinner?
What time would you like dinner?
I snack for you. No, I don't. You're cooking it, so
I'm very excited.
I'm shitting myself.
No, please don't do that.
I feel like I'm still a bit hungry.
Well, if you're feeling like you're a bit hungry, you better have a little bit more to eat then.
But I just had like a whole snack.
Honour that hunger.
Fancy like a banana maybe.
There's some bananas in the bowl that are nice and
But
warm.
it just feels like so much extra.
Oh, your body needs it, darling.
Okay. Because I am hungry.
Then honour your
like my
hunger.
tummy does not feel satisfied, and I need to teach myself to actually
Just do it, yeah.
because that's normal, isn't it? That's what
Yeah.
normal people do.
That's what normal people do.
for years.
For years you just were absolutely convinced that you hated them.
It's mad. Oh, where's that even come from?
You fell out with your best friend over a banana when you were about 3.
No. Somebody laughed at me in my last video and said, I can tell that you don't eat bananas because you opened it weirdly, but I can't open it like that, it just mushes. This is me honouring my hunger and having a bit more because I was still hungry and my body needs the fuel that it's asking for. One day I'm going to try a biscoff and banana sandwich.
One day soon.
Time to go to the post office and post some Depop orders. I don't feel very okay right now. I don't know when my mum last cooked for me, and I also don't know when, apart from in hospital, I've been served up a meal that I haven't known exactly what was in it. Mum's downstairs cooking dinner and I'm sat in my room. I haven't trusted my parents and allowed them to care for me because I've been so engrossed in an eating disorder. My mum absolutely loves cooking and she loves serving the family a meal. In my family, eating as a family is the most natural thing. We've always had family meals together. I've got a cushion that I'm hugging. I'm just gonna sit on my bed and listen to some music and hope that it all is okay. I'm like panicking so much, but I'm also starting to get a bit excited because the day that I decided to go all in, I FaceTimed my mum at midnight and we talked until about 4 AM, and I said then, in the next few weeks I'm gonna let you cook me a lentil bolognese because I've always wanted to try that and we're gonna eat it as a family. And it's been pretty much 2 months since I said that and I still haven't done it. As scared as I am, like, fuck it. I'm just gonna fucking eat it. I'm just gonna eat it, I'm just gonna do it. What's the point in gaining all the weight and not enjoying any of it? Like, there's no rules to what I can eat. Why should I not enjoy pasta? It's like, just because my brain's telling me that I'm not allowed it. I'm not allowed to enjoy pasta. Like, come on. I used to love pasta. Bolognese was like my favourite meal. Be afraid and do it anyway. And you've definitely put followed the recipe and stuff. Yeah.
To the letter.
Oh my god.
Veggie bolognese. Try it and see if you like it.
Just a big middle finger up to anorexia. Because I haven't let mum cook for me. And now is the start of that.
And I love cooking. Is it nice?
Tastes amazing. And I just need to trust you.
Just want you better. Joining us properly at the table every night.
Yeah, and I want to get back to that.
Absolutely.
A bit of everything on the fork. Look how much I'm shaking. Oh, it's so nice. Just got so much flavour, like.
It's lovely to hear you saying that.
That's what your body needs to fuel it.
Like, my heart is hammering, but I just feel so happy that I'm eating something you've cooked. It's just been so long, and I didn't ever actually think I would eat one of your meals again.
family meal once a week?
I don't know, I'm just really panicking.
Oh, okay.
No, I know I want to.
You've got to trust.
And the more you trust, the easier it will become.
You've got to go to the restaurant and trust.
You can't be running into the kitchen and demanding to see what the chef's doing.
No, sorry guys, I've got to come into the kitchen and let me do it. Otherwise you're not getting paid otherwise.
The only way to get better is to eat.
And this is getting my life back. I'm winning now.
And you've got to stay winning, girl.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So we don't want you disappearing again.
It's got to be every day, every meal, every day. You can't skip anything.
And every second of every day until it isn't a thing. It isn't a thing to worry about. But also true.
Oh, it just feels like so much food.
It really, really isn't,
it's not,
honey. Go.
I did it. I actually did it.
You're a star. Well done.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Wow. I did that.
Brilliant. Well done.
Yay. I'm gonna beat this. I'm gonna win.
You have to.
I'm not letting the guilt.
No.
Live
your life, honey. You gotta live your life.
This is actually like quite a big deal as well because I had this before. It was on offer in Sainsbury's. I made myself get like the raspberry one because the fudge one's like slightly higher. So then this time we went to Sainsbury's and I was like, no, I'm gonna get the fudge one this time. Because even though I challenged myself with the raspberry one, this is even more of a challenge. I want recovery to be fun. I don't want to wake up every day dreading it. Recovery is really hard, but...
Do you not think you've suffered enough?
Exactly. Like it's time to actually be kind to myself now. So, and that sounds cringy, but...
Nope, I second that wholeheartedly. You've had enough of it.
I just want to talk about something. I've been getting a lot of comments today telling me to eat healthy, telling me to eat less fat and less sugar. And I just want to say, while I really value the advice, it is so much healthier to have a balance of fat and sugar and veg and all than restrict yourself to having only healthy foods and only whole foods and only fruit and veg. Your body actually needs fat. And I'm in recovery from an eating disorder and I'm trying to teach myself that. So yeah, thanks for the advice. But I'm gonna eat a mix of healthy and unhealthy foods because we shouldn't label foods good or bad. For my night snack, I've got a jammy dodger and a hobnob and a cup of tea. Biscuits have been a really big fear food of mine for a long time. These are the two that I'm scared of the most out of the whole biscuit tin. So I was like, why not end the day on, you know, a good note. I feel...
Don't. Feel proud, feel happy.
Cured. You fixed me.
Oh, that was easy.
No, I'm joking. All in. Don't leave any crumbs. It might just be me, but my eating disorder loves leaving little bits all around the plate.
And the floor.
And the floor, and everywhere. So no more of that. I feel like I've always felt like I wasn't allowed to like the taste of food. Anorexia is just like, no, you hate food. It's like, I don't. Like, I might not enjoy the act of eating it, but I know it tastes nice. I hate the perception that all anorexics just hate food because most of us actually came from a background of loving food.
But hating something else about your body or your life somewhere.
Last little bit. And then I will have actually done the whole day. My meal plan plus more. But not only that, a dinner that Mum cooked.
And I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Done. I'm gonna end the video here. Today has been a challenging day, but I hope this helped some of you, because I was scared and I felt like I couldn't do it, but I did it. And I did something I haven't done in years and I didn't actually think I would ever be able to do again. Thank you so much for watching. It's my big YouTuber moment. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe. Thank you for all the support and being so lovely, and I will see you all soon.